What's going on, y'all, and welcome back. If you are a console player and you've been wanting a game like Battlefield 6, Apex Legends, Escape from Tarkov, and the Counter-Strike marketplace to all come together and have a weird little baby that actually came out good, well, congratulations. Delta Force just came out last week, and I'm telling you right now, going into the game, it can seem a little overwhelming. So that's why I'm going to break down a few things off rip to help you guys get acquainted with the game, because I'm telling you, you do not want to miss out on this absolute beauty of a game. Without further ado, let's get into it. Delta Force consists of three main game modes that you can see on this screen. The first one being Operations, the second being Warfare, and last but not least, Black Hawk Down. We'll start here. Black Hawk Down is our campaign. It's powered by Unreal Engine 5. Currently, for me and my experience, it was a bit buggy, but I'm hoping as the game progresses, they're going to fix this and allow us to have what seems to be an incredible journey through Black Hawk Down. Second is Operations. Operations is like Escape from Tarkov, but for console. Obviously, this game is on PC as well, but we don't have something like this, and it's something that I've wanted to play so badly. Going in with a few friends or solo is a great experience. Looting for everything, trying to get back, trying to stay alive. Absolutely amazing time. And last but not least, Warfare. Warfare is like your Battlefield 6. Multiplayer action, you've got a few objectives to capture, you've got a ranked mode, you've got a ton of things to unlock, and you also have slight abilities. That's why we talk about the Apex effect, where it's not something as powerful as a Gibby ultimate, nowhere near that type of effect, but you do get power-ups based on the class that you pick. So let's go into this because I love me some Warfare. Now, one of the main reasons I wanted to make this video is because when I first loaded into the game, I had a very difficult time. I don't know where to spend the ticket. So I'm going to break this down, give you guys some peace of mind. That way we can get to having a good time. Starting out, we'll go, this is our start screen. This is obviously where we can load into a game. Down here, a few different game modes for Warfare. Attack and defend. 2 points, multiple zones to clear, King of the Hill, pretty self-explanatory. And then these games, Siege, Victory Unite, and Trench Lines, are specialty game modes that they add about every 5 days to a week. Coming back to this main screen, we're going to go along this top bar first. So loadouts is pretty self-explanatory. This is where you're going to customize all of your guns and make your setups. You can make multiple setups for the same gun and load those into game, but you cannot change attachments when you're in game. Important to know. You can select your different operators for this specific class. This is Assault. You have 4 different classes in general. There's Assault class, there's a Support class, the Engineers class, and the Recon class. Breakdown of all of our operators here, you can then go through and customize them, whether that be their appearance, if you have different skins, the name card, emotes, executions, and specialty watches if you happen to have one. In the vehicles category, you can customize all of your vehicles. So that's either switching skins or armament for that specific vehicle. And lastly, the armory. Very similar to Call of Duty. I need to do certain challenges to unlock different attachments. I unlocked a lot of attachments very quickly. It doesn't take that long. And the fantastic thing is you don't need these to be competitive immediately. And that's one of the fun parts of this game. Now that we've broken down this top section, let's go ahead and go to this bar on the left-hand side, which I didn't even notice until a few games in when I had to look it up. Starting with collection, this is everything that you own skin-wise or specialty-wise. I mentioned that this is very much like Counter-Strike, where there is a marketplace for limited edition skins. So when it comes to melee weapons, when it comes to your items, your charms that you have, this is your deluxe collection. This is a collection of all of the extra special things that you own, and also all of the extra special charms that you own. Mandel bricks and what are called Turbricks, which is the charm version. A Mandel brick is like a legendary CSGO case, only for weapon skins. Your Turbrick is a legendary case, but only for charms. And there are different ratings, different rarities, different quality, all of that, different effects that make these even more special. The gun skins, way more valuable than the charms. Exiting out the collection, going down to market, this is where you start to see the price of some of those things. So all of which can be earned for free just by playing the game, which is so sick. But if you got bread and you like to open packs, Feel free to send me some because I'd love to open more packs too, right? All right, so you can see here the average price 216. This is the price of the Mandel brick. You will buy that Mandel brick, it will then open, and you can have a chance of getting whatever is in this specific pack. I'll go over the Mandel bricks in a second. The Mandel bricks are essentially just packs that you can open, but for specific sets. And the legendary item in that set is generally 2 guns as of now, the last 2 seasons. I believe the first 2 seasons, you only had an option of 1 gun. So you can see here in previous seasons, the Mandelbrick item was for an M4. This is for a SCAR. And then last season, you have the K something, 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 and the QBZ something, something, something. These are so sick. The Mandelbrick for each of these is around 200 coins. You're looking at like $4 or so, $3. And when I say that these sell for a lot, I will show you how they look. But going to this Destined Draw, this is what I'm talking about when we're talking about rarities. This is an elite. Let's just go for something insane, right? Elite S, 95,000 coins. Oh yeah. I mean, if I pull this out of a box, bro, I am losing my mind. The chance to get one of these is so low. 90,000 coins is like $1,500. If I wanted to buy those, 8,000 coins is $100. So, you know, give or take a few hundred right there. Apparently, according to some of my viewers like Busy, those are actually selling like that. And obviously you have the same thing for the charms. The charms are not as expensive, but still sick. You get a ton of variations. You can see even in something like this, right? All of my colors available. The charms are even more impressive. You have an ID number, the chroma, the pattern, the ornament, and the hidden trait. So you can get a lot of really crazy combinations that other people don't have. And yeah, it just makes opening the packs that much more enjoyable. Me personally, I know it's bad to say, I love doing it. I love opening packs. I have 9 or 10 heirlooms in Apex. I've got a problem. If you want me to be the next Oni Pixel, feel free. I've got you guys. So quick review again, we've got our collection. That's everything that's ours. That's our charms. That's our special stuff. That's all of our different skins and where we can trade those to get more Mandelbricks or Turbricks. We then have the market. You can buy Mandelbricks or Turbricks for the gun skins or the weapon charms. And then you can also just straight up purchase the skins if you'd like to do so. Third is the store. Now you get these cards to open these packs for free as well. There are currently 2 Operation Arknights in the store. I think that changes every season as well. Luna's cooler. So special skin for Luna, you can get a watch, a special charm, a compound bow skin. If you guys know me, former #1 Hawkeye on PlayStation. I love the bow. The bow is so sick in this game. 10 out of 10 recommend for that too. A whole bunch of different stuff. And what's also cool is you get to see the probability details. My chance, I have a 3% chance for this right now, but at the beginning, it's like a 0.15% chance. As you get more things, it changes. The other packs don't work like that, but these specific ones do. You get all these cards for free, you're all good. This is where you can get some regular bundles. You have something like Desmolin's Edge, where you get all of this stuff in this Order Up bundle. These are where you're buying regular bundles and, you know, you get a few things in the pack. This is also where you would come to open your Mandelbrick. So if you happen to have a Mandelbrick for the Meteorology, the Faded Trigger, the Custom Build, the Spectrum Blitz, whatever, you open them here. You then also need what's called a Quantum Key. Think of it like you get the box and then you need the key to open the box. So currently I have no Mandelbricks, RIP, and no keys, but I will be earning some soon and I'll show you how to do that right now. You can see over here on the right-hand side, I have this match score, Mandelbrick, 8 out of 50. If I hold L2, I can take a look at this. And after every game in Warfare, as long as I place in the top 25% of my team, I earn multiple points for the Turbrick. I earn 1 point for the Mandelbrick. You're guaranteed a Turbrick or a Mandel Brick once you reach that 50-point maximum, but every single game you do have a chance to get one randomly as long as you're in that top 25%, and I've acquired quite a few. So this isn't something you have to go out and buy. This is something that you can earn just by playing. Last ones we're going to kind of fly through. You've got your battle pass, tons of stuff available, 10 bucks, like 150 levels, absolutely incredible. You can see all of the rewards that you get here. Highly recommend, not gonna lie, pretty fire. Next is the leaderboard. If you just want to see who the best players are, you know, around you, operator kills, capture contribution, healing contribution, things like that. And then lastly, squad up. If you want to play a game with some friends, invite some people in, that's how you do it. So we have our top side, that's everything for us. We have our side on the left, that's pretty much us, and if we want to buy some extra stuff. Next, we have events. Events is where I'm going to get a ton of my cards. This is where I got completely lost. So you've got this screen where I earn these things, and then I've got this screen which I have to make people do jobs, and I don't know what that's for. And I've got this stuff with these different things, and then it's not only that page, because then there's this page and I've got free things to get here, and then I'll claim this, and then I have to go here, and then I'll claim this next thing. Ooh, just got a Turbrick. We're gonna open that real quick and see right after this. Okay, so make sure you stay locked in. You can see all of these extra things that we can go into in a launch shop, and I don't know, I've got all these credit types and I don't know where to spend them. It's all good. These specific cards and credits and all of these things can only be used in one location. You cannot spend them incorrectly. You can't spend, like, meaning I don't get more value using them in a different section than I do using them where they're supposed to be. Because, for instance, if I go to the summer challenge store and I'm looking at these 800 tokens, I can only use these right here. So if you earn enough coins and you're looking at this and you say, oh, I want, like, you know, this name card or this calling card, get it. It's all good. These are challenge pages. These are also challenge pages. These are ones I've already completed, obviously, but there are tons of things to get. These are your Arc Force cards giveaways. Your Arc Force cards go towards those 2 Arc Force Knights that we saw in the store. Once you get enough of these, every time you go to open or have a chance at that bundle, the cost of cards goes up, but I get a ton of cards, so I don't have to worry about that. Only thing that you can potentially misspend your coins on is if you actually put in Delta tickets or Delta coins into the game, and then you want to go and buy things over here in the market and you want to buy this. You can see I have 45 Mandel coins available. That's because I went to go buy a Mandel brick with Delta coins to see what that was like. And once the transaction didn't complete because I changed the price I was going for, I got that back in Mandel coins, but now I can only spend those coins here. I can't use them in the store or to buy a charm or to do anything else. So that's the only place where you have to worry. Everything else, you're completely safe. So I wish I'd have known that at the beginning, because I was freaking out flying through a billion menus trying to figure out what to do. The last thing in this event section, I just want to show you where you're going to be spending the majority of the tickets that you receive. So if you click R1 and you go to special, you're going to be getting a bunch of the Arc Force cards, your free bundles, and all of that stuff. The Summer Challenge Store, the console launch shop, all of that doesn't really have the sickest stuff. We'll just be honest. The season is where you're going to do it. You'll get a lot of stuff for your double beats pass. That's great. But you're going to get these blue cards that are called tactical armament vouchers. That's going to take you to this spot right here where you can open them. You can see the different collection of things that are available. But if you open 75 packs, you're guaranteed one of the main rewards. I think the chances are way higher than that. You get a bunch of these cards throughout the season. You can see already how many of these I've unlocked. And I've only been playing for, I don't know, what, 10 days or something like that. The other one is your Turbrick, which is what we're about to open right now that we got. I'll show you the prize pool. So check out this video real quick.
Some people want to run rampant, looting in Asara. But my forces will make sure they don't come back. We'll settle the score. Asara is ours.
Can't lie, I'm a sucker for some good quality chomps or something. You know what I mean? I love it. I love me some digital outfits, I guess. Once again, going to the possibility. Look at this, bro. The possibility is crazy. A 70% chance to get the badge. A 14.25% chance to either get the sniper or the shotgunner. A 0.48% chance to get either the shield bearer, the flamethrower, or the machine gunner. Then there's a 0.074% chance to get the Ember Shadow, or a 0.00075% chance to get the Lucky Ratty. That is crazy odds. So let's open one. Imagine right now if we pull Lucky Ratty for the YouTube video, mandatory subscription, run it. Let's get it. We're gonna go scan. You can either click right here or you can click down here on this to do scan. We're gonna go onto the Turbic, run it. Oh, damn, bro. You know what? What do you expect? It could have been lit though. So make sure to subscribe and drop a like regardless. If you guys are having a good time or the video is useful for you, please do me a favor. I'm really trying to do a good job on the long form videos and give you guys something good. Appreciate you guys so much. I also happen to have enough tickets to do my next pull for the Arknight collection. So let's go ahead and run this one too. The charm, bro, not bad, I guess. The charm's cool. If we got the skin, it would have been more fire, not gonna lie. But it's all good. We're out here, baby. W's. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Now, quick overview. Top left. Everything for us. Customize it, get us ready. Right here, our collection. And then our store, our market, and our battle pass. That then goes into our events where we're going to find the main things that we're going to be opening. We don't have to worry because we can only use them in one space. And then once we've done all of that stuff, we can then go over here and head into one of our favorite game modes.